Chuck back in the backfield. There's a nice pass, a rope of a pass to number 11. Martin, he is gone. See you later.
Good or bad? Tunnel vision, nigga. Never had nothing, I came from the slums. Niggas were shooting, my niggas sold drugs. Used to play ball, then he went to the States, but...
What's going on, guys? Motivation Monday, episode 154, and I'm with a very special guest, my man, DeJuan Martin. Bro,
good, bro.
I'm so glad that we can make this work. We've been having this in the works for a while, trying to make it together, and we're finally putting it to the tape. So just for the people out there that aren't aware of your presence in social media and all the amazing things that you're doing, let them know who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name's DeJuan. I make music, been making music seriously now for just over a year. And yeah, you know, we're just here, we're going hard. It's good.
Bro, you've been absolutely killing it. I love the DeJuan Tales. You're on season 2 of that now. How did you get started with that? Because I find it's really different from what everybody else is doing in terms of the rap game. How did you think about that, or what sparked that for you?
So really, I was in the basement, man, 2018, November, and I was just plotting, because I knew I was gonna, you know, take rap serious, and I was just studying, I was just plotting on like how I was gonna really build a real organic following. And I came up with the concept of, you know, of the Wanted Tales, because people's like attention span is like not the greatest.
It's short.
You know, it's short today. So it's like if you hit them with like a video that's, you know, 1 minute and it's engaging and it's good and it's, you know, captivating, then yeah, you're gonna get their attention for sure.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that, and I've watched them. There's probably not one that I haven't seen. Like every time I scroll through, I make sure even I'll go back and check just to see if I miss one. You know, you just put out fire, and not only that, like real relatable stuff that you can tell is it's in it for you, and your passion is just so evident. It's amazing, bro. Just for the people that don't know your background, because we're both ballers, former ballers.
Sure.
Could you just give people a little quick note about how you transition from football into the rap game? Because I feel like a lot of people now, it's all about pursuing your passions. Everybody kind of wants to do what they love, but not everybody has the courage to do it. And you know, I just think your story is really special. Do you think you could just shed light on that transition?
For sure. So yeah, at first, like I was playing football. I was a super high level athlete. Played high school in the States, JUCO in the States. After then, I came back home. I was home for a little bit. Went out to Windsor, came back home again. After that, finally ended up in CIS, U Sports now.
Yeah, U Sports.
Went there, left my previous school. I transferred again, and then after there, like I finally made the jump to make music. But at first, it was pretty tough, you know, because like find like athletes, especially who we feel we are as people, like our identity is like tied up with the game, and it's like, you know, you can't play sports forever. When you do leave, it's challenging for most people. It's super hard for me.
Yeah.
But through like music, I just found it super therapeutic, because like you can just like express yourself, be yourself, just, you know, write down your thoughts, and yeah, it's super dope.
Yeah, no, I really like what you said. Transition from football to music, and it became therapeutic for you. I'm sure a lot of the lessons that you learned from football kind of helped you in that transition, and the amount of effort that you put in. Could you tell us a little bit about that transition, just how those skills from football, like what type of skills you invest into football that now help you when you're doing your music?
Yeah, I think like even just outside of the music, just life in general. Just like playing football, playing any sport, like you learn just so much about yourself, hard work, commitment, dedication, consistency, like determination. Like there's so many things that you learn from sports, and then once you take that same grind, that same work ethic, and you apply it to something new, any other avenue, I feel like you're going to be successful. If you take those things that you learn and you apply it again.
Right, and just applying it and being consistent with it, and constantly, you know, working and striving towards your goals. Man, I think it's so dope how you really just are living life that you want to live, you know, going through every single event and taking the value out of each one, extracting it, and then funneling it into your music. It's crazy, bro. One thing I want to ask you is like, what keeps you motivated from day to day, like going to the studios, doing all the things behind the scenes? What keeps you fueled to wake up every morning and pick up the mic or pick up the pen? What really keeps you fueled to do that?
Honestly, like, the desire to be great. Honestly, just the desire to be great, because like, you only live once, man. And
Yeah.
While we're here, I feel like it's such a blessing to be alive, because like I know a lot of people that died, you know, like they're not here to, you know, live out their dreams. So I feel like while you're here on earth, like you're here for a reason, and you're given the opportunity to just be great. So why would you not go and live your dream? Because like, you only get one shot, and if you're not like doing what you love, then like what are you doing? You know. So.
I think it's so important because, you know, people will often talk about that, but to really live that is something different.
Yeah.
Like to really be about your passion, to really do what you want to do, to really be great, you have to be a different breed, because most people, you know, the idea sounds nice, but waking up and grinding and separating yourself from the pack is something that is a lot tougher to do. But it's something that I see you doing and doing it so well, and I really appreciate that in the music that you're putting out. One more thing I want to ask you before we get up out of here is, if you could go back and talk to Lil Dewan, give him a little piece of advice, maybe in his transition from football to music, or a place where you were unsure, what would be a word of advice that you would give to your younger self, knowing what you know now?
If I was talking to Lil Dewan, I would say just, you know, follow your heart always, and just, you know, trust your gut, man. Follow your heart, and, you know, trust your gut, because your gut is not gonna, you know, lead you wrong. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? It's one of those like intuitive things, like it's, I don't know. It's honestly, it's like hard to explain, but like if you, I'm like I try to be like, you know, like a spiritual person. It's just like if you know, like you have the feeling inside, follow that feeling. Don't you know, go away from that, because like you're not gonna be following like your purpose. So I just say that, just learn yourself. Trust yourself, be yourself, love yourself. Boom.
Bro, you just dropped a couple gem knowledge bombs for everybody. Like, to really take that in, I think it's really true what you said. Just listen to that inside feeling. Like, a lot of people know what they want to do, but they may be scared to do it, maybe because of what other people think, or maybe because they feel they have that fear. But when you face that fear and you just do what you love, it's crazy the things that you can achieve, not only within yourself, but with the outside world. Bro, that's some really valuable information I hope that we all can take. Man, where can they find you? Where can they find you if they want to follow you, listen to your music? Where can we get at you?
So on all of the streaming platforms, you could just find me by my first name, Dejuan. On Instagram, you can follow me, DejuanJMartin. And if you search that on YouTube as well, you can find me on there. And yeah, like, you know, I haven't really said this out loud, but you know, we're gonna be dropping like a lot of content this year, a lot of new music. So there's always gonna be new songs to bump and listen to, and, you know, dive into catalog, because it's good for sure.
Bro, the music is fire. Make sure you check him out. Dewan Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, I've been bumping the GOAT for time. That is my go-to track.
Reading your energy left you on red. Never think twice, cause I said what I said.
This guy's the GOAT. I cannot wait to see you continue to shine and all the amazing things you're gonna do. I really appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Off on the plug, you better be fast, so your ass is a dub. And I came in this bitch, I got nothing to lose. Look myself in the mirror, I'm talking to you. You got nothing to prove. Do this shit for yourself, man. I've been on my own. I don't need any help from these pussy ass niggas. They don't want to smoke, they believe in.
Honestly, these ones take time. It might take like 8 hours to cut, edit it up, but I'm gonna be starting from this afternoon today.
What's the point when the people don't know? They call me the one, so I'm chosen.